To break it down into the simplest terms, I usually go with metallic noise rock influenced hardcore or metallic hardcore influenced noise rock, whatever way you want to take that with, but obviously we draw from a lot of other things like indie rock, doom, sometimes classical, sometimes jazz, like the entire spectrum of, I guess, heavy and interesting music. Not to be too pretentious about it, but it's funny because my brother and I keep waiting for the other shoe to drop. We've been really uncool for 13 and a half years, and now for people to be saying all these good things, it's like, all right, so what's the catch? What do you want? Where's the horrible things that you are just boiling under the surface with? Come on. So far, nothing. I've wanted to include piano for a long time because actually Shane and I played piano, each of us, for about a decade when we were growing up. So it's been a part of my musical upbringing. I've just never really had the time nor resources to incorporate it, and with the amount of time we had in the studio this time, and there was a grand piano sitting right there, like, let's use it. So I did, and it was a lot of fun, and I like the way it sounded, and I want to keep doing that in the future for sure. This was the first time we started writing with our new bassist, Andrew LaCour, and we actually did all the writing in two short, like week and a half sessions, one in December of 2011, then again in May 2012, and then we kind of had a couple days before we actually tracked to kind of fine-tune things. But for the most part, it was like quite quick and condensed, and we did it like a full-time job. We flew him up to Winnipeg because he lives in the US. Where he calls home now, nobody really knows. He's kind of a road dog for life right now. But so we wrote as a full-time job, kicked out all these tunes. I came up with vocals and lyrics in between the sessions, and that was that. Writing-wise, he was the main songwriter in his previous band, Con, and he's really the first bassist we've used in a way, like in a writing capacity, as an equal contributor since our first bassist, Daryl Laxdal. Previous ones, they've a lot of the time been reacting to ideas I had. They've come up with the odd thing, but for the most part, it's me bouncing ideas off of them and them coming back with stuff. Andrew brought a lot of things to the table, and then Shane and I would have to react to what he's doing, which was really cool because we actually got to get a lot done in a very short amount of time because he was coming up with ideas at the same time, and then we'd come up with other parts to fit with those, and it was just a very, very collaborative process, which it's really what makes writing music fun, for me at least. Artwork-wise, everything turned out beautifully. Like, we kind of threw that together at the last minute because we were originally going to work with Josh Graham, who did the layouts for our last record, but he wasn't going to be able to do them till like January of this year, and that would have pushed the record coming out until probably June, and we couldn't have that. So we ended up linking up with our friend Ben Bonner, who just put together the sculpture that ended up being the front cover, and it's this 9-foot-tall Goliath that he had on display, and they took a bunch of pictures of it, and that's what we used, which it's really, really cool. Things that suck are funny a lot of the time.